The stars were quiet in the distant sector, but a small human colony on the edge of a rocky planet was anything but calm. Alarms blared as the colony detected strange signals in space. Ryan, the colony captain, moved quickly across the command room, checking every console. He frowned when the readings showed a fleet approaching. Lisa, the lead engineer, looked up from her panels. "They are fast. Too fast to be traders or explorers," she said. Her voice was steady, but her eyes betrayed a mix of fear and excitement. Humans had faced dangers before, but nothing like this. On the planet's surface, Jack, the colony's chief strategist, gathered his team. Anna, a sharp-eyed soldier, and Luke, a quick and fearless scout, listened carefully. Jack pointed at the holographic map. "They are coming here, and they expect an easy fight. You will make them regret it." Queen Elizabeth, the human leader, moved among her people, inspecting defenses and giving orders. She did not fear the approaching fleet. She had trained for moments like this her whole life. The humans were strong and smart, and she knew they could use every advantage the planet offered. Outside, the alien ships appeared in the sky. The humans had never seen such shapes before, but they did not panic. Ryan called out commands, directing human fighters to key positions. Lisa worked on strengthening energy shields and improvising weapons from materials they had on hand. The first scout ships tried to land, but Luke and Anna were ready. They hid among rocky ridges and waited. When the scouts touched down, the humans struck. Traps set earlier exploded with controlled precision. Rocks rolled down slopes, crushing machines. The aliens were taken by surprise. They'd never faced humans like this. On the colony's main platform, Queen Elizabeth observed every move. She smiled faintly. Humans were built for survival, and this was proof. She directed the defenders to flank the enemy, while Ryan coordinated attacks from the sky. In the chaos, the aliens tried to use their technology to gain advantage. Energy beams shot across the terrain, but the humans adapted quickly. Lisa had modified devices to deflect the beams. Jack led a small team through narrow passes, hitting enemy supply lines. Each move was calculated. Each strike counted. The humans showed no hesitation. They worked together perfectly. Anna sniped from hidden positions while Luke created distractions that confused the enemy. Even civilians helped, moving supplies and helping the wounded. The aliens began to understand that these humans were unlike any they had ever met. Hours passed, and the first wave of attackers was forced to retreat. The humans had not only survived, but had shown strength the aliens did not expect. Ryan and Jack met to assess the situation. "They will come back," Ryan said. "And next time, they will bring more." Queen Elizabeth nodded. "Then we will be ready," she said. She looked at her people, her soldiers, her engineers. Each one was determined. Each one was ready to defend their home. The humans were more than survivors. They were warriors, and the galaxy was about to learn that the Deathworlders could not be taken lightly. As the stars blinked above the rocky planet, the humans stood firm. As the first contact had been made, and the humans had shown what they were capable of. The aliens had sent a distress call to the wrong planet. Instead of weak prey, they had found humans who could think, fight, and survive against all odds. The legend of the Deathworlders had begun. The aliens had expected an easy victory, but the humans had proved them wrong. The fleet hovered above the rocky planet, unsure how to proceed. Captain Ryan watched from the command center, his eyes scanning every movement. Queen Elizabeth stood beside him, calm and confident. "They do not understand what they are facing," she said. "We are not weak. We survive where others fail." Jack and his squad moved along the rocky ridges. Anna carried a pack of explosives while Luke scouted ahead. The humans had prepared traps in every valley, every narrow pass. The aliens had no idea what awaited them. The first alien patrol descended toward the colony. Human guns opened fire from hidden positions. Rocks and fire traps fell from above. The patrol faltered, retreating in confusion. Luke signaled back to Jack. "They think they can take us by force. They're wrong." Queen Elizabeth directed energy shields around the colony. Lisa worked quickly, adjusting frequencies to block alien scanners. The humans moved like a single unit, anticipating every move. Even the youngest colonists helped, carrying supplies and tending to the wounded. Ryan watched the alien fleet through a telescope. "They are regrouping," he said. "They will try again, and they will bring more ships." "Let them come," Queen Elizabeth replied. "We are ready for anything." The aliens launched a larger wave. Ships cut through the sky, descending to land troops. The humans were waiting. Led a squad through a narrow canyon, attacking from both sides. Anna used explosives to block alien escape routes. Luke created diversions, drawing enemy soldiers into traps. On the main platform, Queen Elizabeth coordinated strikes. Ryan directed human ships to intercept alien craft, using hit-and-run tactics. Energy beams fired by the aliens were deflected by human devices. Every move was precise. Every action counted. The aliens were confused. Their advanced technology was failing against simple but clever human tactics. Humans fought with determination, using their knowledge of the land and their quick thinking. Alien commanders realized this was no ordinary colony. They faced warriors who could survive impossible odds. Hours passed with heavy fighting. The humans pushed the aliens back, reclaiming lost ground. Civilians joined the defense, showing courage no one had expected. The humans were fearless and relentless. The aliens began to doubt themselves. Queen Elizabeth moved among her people, giving encouragement. "Keep pushing," she said. "We are stronger than they think. Every strike we make shows them who we are." Jack and Ryan met at a ridge overlooking the battlefield. "They will not give up easily," Jack said. "But neither will we. We have shown them our strength," Ryan replied. "They will remember this day." The aliens retreated for the moment, regrouping in the sky. The humans stood victorious, but they knew this was only the beginning. They had proven they could fight and survive, but the battle was far from over. As the sun set behind the rocky peaks, the humans prepared for the next wave. Queen Elizabeth inspected the defenses, making sure every plan was ready. Anna and Luke checked traps, while Lisa repaired weapons and shields. The humans worked together, each one knowing their role. The aliens had expected easy prey, but they had found Deathworlders. Humans who could fight, survive, and win against impossible odds. The legend of the humans spread even before the aliens returned. The galaxy would learn that the humans of this small colony were not to be underestimated. The first real battle was over, but the humans knew the war was just beginning. They would be ready. The humans had won the first encounter, but they knew the aliens would return stronger. Captain Ryan and Queen Elizabeth gathered the leaders of the colony. Anna, Luke, and Lisa joined the meeting. Every eye was focused, every mind alert. "It will not give up easily," Queen Elizabeth said. "But we have something they do not have. We know our land, we know each other, and we fight as one." Jack pointed to a map of the surrounding valleys and ridges. "We will use the terrain to our advantage. They rely on speed and numbers. We rely on skill and surprise," Lisa added. "I can create devices that disrupt their energy weapons. Simple tricks can make them useless." Hours later, the first signs of the alien return appeared in the sky. Ships glimmered under the sun, moving in formation. The humans were ready. Soldiers took positions along ridges. Civilians moved to shelters. Traps and obstacles were in place. Every detail had been planned. The aliens landed troops near the valley. They expected the humans to scatter, but Anna and Luke waited in the shadows. At the right moment, they struck. Explosions rocked the ground, and energy beams ricocheted harmlessly from human shields. The aliens stumbled, surprised by the humans' preparation. Queen Elizabeth commanded from the central platform. She directed human squads to intercept alien forces, guiding Ryan's pilots to key positions. Human ships swooped down, striking with precision, then retreating to avoid heavy fire. The humans used speed, intelligence, and coordination, making every move count. Jack led a small team into a canyon to strike at alien supplies. Anna set explosives to block their retreat. Luke created diversions, drawing enemy soldiers into ambushes. Every step the humans took was calculated. Da-da-da-da-da. The aliens could not predict their moves. In the sky, Ryan's ships intercepted alien reinforcements. Lisa had modified the human weapons to overload alien shields. One by one, alien ships faltered, unable to break through human defenses. The humans moved as one, each action supporting the other. The aliens began to understand that this was no ordinary colony. Humans were clever, strong, and fearless. Their tactics were unlike anything the aliens had faced. Every attack they made was met with counters they had not imagined. Hours of fighting passed. Humans pushed the aliens back from the valley, reclaiming lost ground. Civilians helped wherever they could, carrying supplies and tending to the wounded. Queen Elizabeth moved among her people, giving orders and encouragement. Ryan and Jack met near the ridge to assess the battlefield. "They are stronger than we thought," Jack said. "But we have proved we can match them." "They expected easy prey," Ryan replied. "Instead, they found humans who can fight and survive." The aliens retreated once again, regrouping in the sky. The humans had won the day, but they knew more challenges were coming. They repaired defenses, checked weapons, and prepared for the next strike. Every human understood that survival required constant vigilance. Queen Elizabeth looked at the horizon. "We will not wait for them to strike again," she said. "We will show them that humans are Deathworlders. They cannot defeat us, and they cannot break our spirit." The first major battle had ended, but the humans' legend was only growing. The aliens had learned that strength and technology alone could not win. Humans used brains, courage, and unity to overcome impossible odds. The galaxy would soon learn that the humans of this colony were warriors, unlike any other. The aliens had retreated, but they were planning something bigger. Ryan and Jack watched the sky from the command platform. They knew it was only a matter of time before the next attack. Queen Elizabeth moved among the soldiers, inspecting weapons and defenses. "They will hit us with everything they have," she said. "We need to be ready for their full force." Jack studied the terrain. "They will try to overwhelm us with numbers. We will use traps and ambushes. Every move must be calculated." Lisa worked on new devices to disrupt alien weapons. She created energy jammers and simple but deadly explosives that could block paths and confuse the enemy. Anna and Luke tested traps along the ridges and narrow passes. Everything was set for maximum effect. The next morning, the sky darkened with alien ships. This time, they came in a larger fleet. The humans did not flinch. Soldiers took positions, civilians moved to safe zones, and Queen Elizabeth gave her orders calmly. The first wave of landers touched down. Human guns opened fire from hidden positions. Rocks rolled down slopes, explosives detonated, and energy shields blocked alien fire. The aliens were met with resistance they could not anticipate. Jack led a team to a critical pass, setting traps to block reinforcements. Anna used explosives to collapse narrow paths, cutting off enemy troops. Luke ran ahead, drawing enemy soldiers into ambushes. Every human move was precise and deadly. On the main platform, Queen Elizabeth directed the battle. Ryan flew human ships in precise attacks, hitting alien units and retreating before they could respond. Lisa's devices disrupted alien energy weapons, making them ineffective. The humans moved like a single organism, each supporting the other. The aliens tried to adapt, using heavier fire and different tactics, but humans anticipated every move. Civilians helped by moving supplies and tending to the wounded. The humans' coordination and skill made every strike count. Hours passed with heavy fighting. The humans pushed the aliens back from key areas. Even when aliens tried to regroup, they were met with sudden attacks from unexpected directions. Queen Elizabeth led a small strike team to hit enemy command units, further confusing the attackers. Ryan and Jack met again to assess the battlefield. "They are strong," Jack said. "But we are smarter and faster. We've shown them what humans can do," Ryan replied. They expected easy prey, but they found Deathworlders. The aliens finally began a slow retreat. Their ships lifted off the planet, leaving behind equipment and troops they could not recover. The humans had defended their home and taught the invaders a lesson. Queen Elizabeth addressed her people. "We have won today because we work together, because we fight with courage, and because we never give up. They will remember our strength. They will fear us." As the sun set behind the rocky peaks, the humans repaired their defenses and prepared for the next challenge. Every soldier, every engineer, every civilian understood their role in the survival of the colony. The legend of the humans, the Deathworlders, grew with every battle. The aliens had learned that humans were not easy prey. They had faced a species that could think, fight, and survive against overwhelming odds. The humans had shown that strength was not only in weapons, but in courage, unity, and intelligence. The galaxy was starting to take notice. The humans stood ready. The next wave could come at any time, but they would not retreat. They would fight. They would survive. They would prove once again that they were the Deathworlders. The aliens had retreated, but Ryan and Jack knew it was only temporary. Reports showed new ships gathering in another sector. This time, the humans decided to take the fight to them. Queen Elizabeth called a meeting of the leaders. "Cannot wait for them to attack again," she said. "We will strike first and show them that humans are not weak." Jack studied the maps. "If we hit their supply lines and command points, we can force them to retreat. It is risky, but we can do it." Lisa worked on new devices, modifying weapons and energy shields for the strike. Anna and Luke prepared teams for ambushes. Every detail was planned. The humans trained, rehearsed, and prepared their minds for the fight. When the human ships lifted off, the alien fleet did not expect an attack. Ryan led the squad in fast maneuvers, striking quickly and retreating before the enemy could react. Explosions rocked alien supply stations as humans disabled weapons and communication systems. Jack led a ground strike team to a key facility. Anna placed explosives to block reinforcements. Luke created distractions, drawing alien troops into traps. Every move was precise, every strike deadly. The humans showed intelligence and courage that the aliens could not match. Queen Elizabeth monitored the battle from the command platform. She directed strikes, moved squads to key positions, and inspired every human to fight with skill and determination. The humans worked as one, their coordination and speed making them unstoppable. The aliens tried to fight back, sending ships and troops to intercept. Human ships dodged attacks, striking weak points and returning to cover. Lisa's devices disrupted alien energy weapons, leaving them vulnerable to human fire. The aliens realized that their technology alone could not win. Hours passed as humans hit multiple targets. Supply lines were destroyed, command units were disabled, and alien troops were in disarray. Jack and Anna returned to the main platform after a successful strike, their team exhausted but victorious. Ryan reported from the sky, "Their fleet is breaking apart. They are losing control." Queen Elizabeth nodded. "They expected to crush us, but we have shown them that humans fight smarter, faster, and stronger than they imagined." The aliens began retreating, abandoning equipment and soldiers. Humans captured critical technology, learning from every move. They had not only defended their home, but also taught the enemy a lesson in strategy and courage. As the sun set, the humans repaired their equipment and tended to the wounded. Every soldier, every engineer, every civilian played a role in survival and victory. The colony stood united, stronger than ever before. Jack looked at the horizon. "They will not forget us now," he said. Ryan smiled. "No, and neither will anyone else in the galaxy. We are the Deathworlders. We survive, we fight, and we win." Queen Elizabeth gathered her people. "Remember this victory," she said. "We are humans. We do not run. We do not fear. We fight together and nothing can stop us." The aliens had learned a harsh truth. Humans were not prey. Humans were fighters, warriors who could survive impossible odds and strike with deadly precision. The legend of the Deathworlders was spreading. The galaxy would soon know that humans were a force to fear and respect. The humans of the colony stood ready. The next battle would come, but they would face it with courage, skill, and unity. They were the Deathworlders, and no enemy could defeat them. The humans had struck the alien fleet and forced a retreat, but Ryan and Jack knew the war was far from over. Reports showed the aliens were regrouping in a nearby sector. Queen Elizabeth called her commanders for a meeting. "We will not wait for them to strike again," she said. "We will continue our attacks and keep them off balance." Jack studied the maps carefully. "If we take out their command and supply ships, they cannot organize. We can force them to fight on our terms." Lisa worked quickly in the workshop, preparing weapons and devices for the strike. She modified energy disruptors, built traps, and prepared explosives for the ground teams. Anna and Luke trained squads for rapid strikes and ambushes. Every human was ready. The human fleet lifted off and moved toward the alien sector. The aliens were caught off guard. Ryan led attacks on key supply points. Explosions rocked alien ships and installations. Human squads struck fast, disabled weapons, and retreated before the enemy could respond. On the ground, Jack led a team to attack a supply depot. Anna set explosives to block reinforcements, while Luke created diversions, drawing alien troops into traps. Every move was carefully planned. Humans fought with intelligence and courage that surprised the enemy. Queen Elizabeth directed the battle from the command platform. She coordinated squads, moved ships to weak points, and inspired her people to fight with skill and determination. Human forces moved like one organism, each supporting the other. The aliens tried to fight back, sending ships and troops to counter the human attacks. Human ships dodged attacks, striking weak points and returning to cover. Lisa's devices disrupted alien energy weapons, leaving them vulnerable. The aliens began to realize that their technology alone could not win. Hours of fighting passed. Humans captured alien technology and destroyed key supply lines. Alien command units were disabled. The humans had not only attacked, but also learned from every move. Their strategy and skill forced the aliens into retreat once again. Jack and Ryan met near a ridge overlooking the battlefield. "They are strong, but we are smarter and faster," Jack said. "We have shown them what humans can do," Ryan replied. They expected easy prey, but they found Deathworlders. Queen Elizabeth gathered her people at the central platform. "Remember this victory," she said. "We are humans. We fight together. We survive together. Nothing can stop us." The aliens had learned a hard truth. Humans were not easy prey. Humans were fighters who could survive impossible odds and strike with deadly precision. The legend of the Deathworlders was growing, and the galaxy would soon know their strength. As night fell, the humans repaired equipment, tended to the wounded, and prepared for the next strike. Every soldier, engineer, and civilian knew their role in the survival of the colony. Humans had proven their strength through courage, skill, and unity. Queen Elizabeth looked at the stars. "We will face whatever comes next," she said. "We are ready, and we will not be defeated." The humans stood ready. The next battle would come, but they would face it with courage and skill. The aliens had learned that humans were more than warriors. They were Deathworlders. They survived, they fought, they won. The humans had proven themselves against every attack, but Queen Elizabeth knew the final challenge was coming. Reports showed the alien fleet regrouping for a massive strike. Ryan, Jack, Anna, Luke, and Lisa prepared for the ultimate battle. "Every human was ready. This will be the fight that decides everything," Queen Elizabeth said. "We must strike first and show them that humans cannot be broken." Jack studied the enemy positions. "If we hit their command ship and supply lines at the same time, we can take control. It is risky, but we have no other choice." Lisa worked on final adjustments for human weapons and devices. Explosives, energy jammers, and traps were ready. Anna and Luke led squads to strategic positions, each move carefully planned. Humans had trained for this moment, and their courage was unshakable. When the human fleet moved into position, the aliens were caught by surprise. Human ships struck fast, disabling weapons and communications. Explosions rocked the alien vessels. Soldiers on the ground faced ambushes at every turn. Humans moved with precision, skill, and unity. Jack led a ground team to the main supply depot. Anna set explosives to block reinforcements while Luke lured enemy troops into deadly traps. Every human action was calculated. The aliens could not anticipate the humans' clever strategies. Queen Elizabeth coordinated the battle from the command platform. She moved squads, directed ships, and inspired everyone to fight with determination. Human forces struck from every direction, leaving the aliens disoriented and vulnerable. The alien fleet tried to regroup, but human attacks had already disabled critical systems. Ryan led a strike team to destroy the enemy command ship. Lisa's devices disrupted energy shields, making the ship an easy target. The humans' speed and intelligence were unmatched. Hours passed in intense fighting. Humans captured enemy technology, destroyed key supply lines, and forced alien troops into retreat. The aliens could not recover. Humans had taken the battle to them and won decisively. Jack and Ryan watched the battlefield from a ridge. "They will not forget this," Jack said. "Nor will anyone else in the galaxy," Ryan replied. "Humans are the Deathworlders. We survive, we fight, and we win." Queen Elizabeth addressed the colony. "Remember this day," she said. "We have shown the galaxy that humans are stronger than any enemy. We fight together. We survive together. Nothing can defeat us." The aliens sent emissaries. Not to fight, but to learn. Humans had proven their power and strategy. The galaxy began to recognize the strength and skill of humans. The legend of the Deathworlders spread farther than anyone had imagined. As night fell, the humans repaired their equipment and prepared for the future. Every soldier, engineer, and civilian understood that survival required courage, intelligence, and unity. The humans had achieved dominance, but they remained ready for any challenge. Queen Elizabeth looked at the stars and smiled. "We are humans," she said. "We fight. We survive. We win. The galaxy will know our name." The humans of the colony stood united and strong. The aliens had learned the truth. Humans were not just survivors. They were warriors, Deathworlders, who could overcome any threat. Their courage, skill, and unity had created a legend that would be remembered for generations. The battle was over, but the humans knew their story was only beginning. They looked to the stars, ready for whatever came next. Nothing could stop them. They were humans. They were Deathworlders. They were unstoppable.